Hello ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all your Toyota Tundra news and information. Today, unplanned video. I have some good news for you. The 2026 Toyota Tundra has already started to arrive at dealerships. We saw a month or so ago that they were in production and then a few were in transit. Well, today we are starting to see them on the ground. I have two to show you. So that means in the next couple weeks, we will see them more and more. And of the two I have to show you, one is something a little bit different for 2026, and I'll save that for the second truck. Let's start here with a 2026 SR, ladies and gentlemen, North Shore Toyota. Now, as many of you know, the SR is the lowest trim of Toyota Tundra, and there are a few differences for 2026 on the SR trim. Number one, the 32-gallon tank is now standard across the board on all Tundras. The smaller 22.5-gallon tank option is gone. So 32-gallon tanks across the board. So that's one thing to note, because before this year, you couldn't get the larger fuel tank on SR. And the other thing different for SR is the tow hitch and 7-pin connector are now standard. Used to be called the tow package. It was an add-on, and we saw them on a lot of SRs out there, but it was an add-on package. It is now standard. So those are the two major things that changed for SR. This is a Celestial Silver Crewmax with the 5.5-foot bed. It is not four-wheel drive. It is rear-wheel drive here. So as you can see, there's not a lot of options on this truck. This is, again, base model. It has the 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6, but it is slightly detuned from the regular one you would find in SR5 and up. It has basic materials on the inside, fabric seats, 8-inch screen. You still get Apple CarPlay. You still get Toyota Safety Sense. Options like 14-inch screen, the premium auto-leveling headlights. None of that kind of stuff is available on this truck. You still get LED headlights and fog lights, but the premium equipment starts to begin in SR5, and a lot more options in limited. But SR is just kind of for those folks that want a truck and don't want all the extras. But again, now you get the tow package standard and you get that 32-gallon tank. The TSRP on this truck is $49,741. So that's our first truck that we have found on the ground in the nation for 2026. Now, number two, I think you're really gonna like. In 2025, the TRD Pro Special Color was Mudbath. And usually what Toyota does is after the year a Special Color is on TRD Pro, the following model year, it comes down to the other trims. So for instance, the 2024 Special Color for TRD Pro was Terra. For 2025, it was no longer on the TRD Pro, but it was available on SR5, Limited, 1794, and Platinum. The one catch is, if you wanted Terra, you had to get the TRD off-road package. Now, for 2026, Terra is already discontinued, but the good news is Mudbath, SR5, Limited, 1794, and Platinum. Again, if you want that color, you have to get the TRD off-road package. And a lot of people thought, well, Mudbath isn't going to be available on the lot right away. They're going to break out the normal colors like your Celestial Silver, your Ice Cap, your Midnight Black Metallic. We won't see Mudbath for a while. Well, check this out. It's already on the ground. The second truck we're looking at today. This is a Mudbath SR5 Crewmax with the 5.5-foot bed, TRD off-road. This one is four-wheel drive. This one has the TRD 3-inch lift. Now, if you don't know much about the TRD 3-inch lift, it adds $4,000 to the sticker. It also deletes the fog lights for DOT compliance. Keep that in mind. And it's not a spacer lift. You actually get some components with this lift. You get the TRD springs. You got the Bilstein shocks, Roush upper control arms. It's not just your basic lift. This thing is engineered for the Tundra, and I've test driven a few with the TRD 3-inch lift. One was an SR5 that was pretty base model, and then last week we test drove a Platinum iForce Max. They really did a great job with this lift. So if you're looking for a lift on your Tundra and you're thinking about buying one aftermarket, check out this lift first. $67,174 on this SR5. Something new in here I want to show you, and something kind of unique that you don't normally see on the lot. First off, SR5, you will see black leather trimmed interior, meaning this has the TRD off-road premium package. Now, one thing Toyota announced for the 2026 model year is that the Limited would no longer get Softex, it would get leather trimmed interior. They never mention that with the SR5, but the SR5 is also getting leather trimmed interior as an option. The standard is fabric trimmed, but there is no more Softex in SR5 either. Leather trimmed is the option that's part of the premium packages. Toyota didn't mention that in their release of the 2026 news. I feel like every year they come out with news for the new model, they always leave stuff out that you kind of have to find along the way. So this particular one has that leather trim setup, and you will see the seats look slightly different. Let's take a look at them before we look at the exterior of the truck, and you let me know what you think. When it comes to SR5, if you get the leather trim seats like this, they are heated front seats, okay? In the Limited, they would be heated and ventilated front seats, but in SR5, it's just heated when you go with the leather trim seats. And as you can see, there is a slightly different design on there. You have some white stitching, it looks like, and you don't have some of the look that you used to have on the Softex seats, which had a design in the middle area down onto the bottom part of the seat. It looks like they got rid of that, at least from these pictures. What makes this truck slightly unique from what I normally see out there, when you find an SR5 that's loaded up nice, almost every time, if it has the TRD Off-Road Premium Package or the SR5 Premium Package, it usually comes with the Premium Audio Package, which is the 14-inch screen and gives you the bed lights and outlet as well. This one does not have the Premium Audio Package. It still has the 8-inch screen there, but seats look pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you like the new design versus the old design. And are you happy? No more Softex in SR5 and Limited. It's now leather trimmed. One thing I did notice, and again, I don't know if this is a mistake, the TRD Rally, which is an SR5 package, is still showing Softex seats. If you know the TRD Rally, it has a unique design on it, so they might be keeping that Softex. Again, I'm not sure. But as far as your regular option on SR5, when you go SR5 Premium or TRD Off-Road Premium, leather trimmed, no more Softex. But Mudbath looks great. You'll have to let me know what you think about Mudbath with the TRD Off-Road look on the outside, which means blacked out badging, but they kept the chrome bumpers and the chrome grille surround. TRD Off-Road package gives you that TRD grille, locking rear diff, multi-terrain select, crawl control. Normally you get a regular Bilstein suspension, but this has the TRD 3-inch lift, which does include a Bilstein shock in it as well. On the inside, you're gonna get the red TRD engine start button, the TRD shifter, and the sport pedals. I love Mudbath, and you know what? This one looks pretty good, and I love the fact that it got to the lot in this kind of a setup already. It has the upgraded leather seats on the inside, which is cool, new for 2026 there, and it has the TRD 3-inch lift on the special color for 2025 TRD Pro, and is now into these other trims. When we talk about every option on this truck, this has the SR5 painted BSM mirrors. It has the TRD Off-Road Premium Package, as I was talking about. SR5 Convenience Package, which gives you the blind spot monitoring and the parking sensors with automatic braking. That also used to give you the 32-gallon tank, but again, the 32-gallon tank is now standard, so that is not part of the SR5 Convenience Package anymore. Leather-wrapped steering wheel, 18-inch TRD off-road wheels, the TRD 3-inch lift for $4,000, connectivity kit, vehicle protection package, ball mount bed step, tailgate insert in black, non-skid spray on bed liner, Predator drop step, cargo bed light, center console safe, all-weather floor liners. The cost of this Tundra is $67,174. So there you have it. Our first two 2026s are on the ground. By the time you see this video, there may be more on the ground already. Over the next few days, you're just going to see more and more pop up. Over the next couple weeks, the lots will have 2026s on them. Always depends on where you are. You always see them, show up around the Texas area first, because don't forget, the Toyota Tundra is built at TMMTX in San Antonio, Texas. So these are the first two we're seeing. More will be on the way. I'm very happy one of the first that we're seeing is Mudbath with the TRD off-road package and the new leather seats available on SR5 and that TRD 3-inch lift. That's a sweet looking truck. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you in the market for a 2026 Toyota Tundra? If so, I want to hear what configuration you're looking for. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 @gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe and be well.